A heartbreaking situation has unfolded in the Duggar family. Jana Duggar's baby is reportedly critically ill, and now MichelleDuggar has broken down in tears. The family, known for their strength, is facing one of their most emotional moments yet. What happened? And how is the family coping? A wave of concern has spread online following rumors that Jana Duggar's baby is critically ill, and that MichelleDuggar has broken down in tears. However, as of now, there is no official confirmation from the Duggar family or any reputable news outlet regarding this situation. Jana has not publicly announced a pregnancy, and no verified sources have reported any health emergency involving her or her child. The claims appear to originate from social media speculation and unverified YouTube videos, which often use dramatic titles and emotional thumbnails without factual backing. Until credible updates are released, the story remains an unconfirmed rumor. This isn't the first time the Duggar family has been swept into a whirlwind of speculation. As one of the most well-known families in reality television history, the Duggars have frequently found themselves at the center of media storms, some true, others wildly exaggerated. However, in the age of digital content and algorithm-driven engagement, the spread of misinformation can happen at lightning speed, especially when it involves figures with large followings like Jana and MichelleDuggar. Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and MichelleDuggar, has often kept a more private profile compared to her younger siblings. While her unmarried status and quiet demeanor have sparked curiosity and even occasional rumors, Jana has largely stayed out of scandal and public controversy. In recent years, she has been occasionally featured in family posts and has maintained a low-key presence on social media, focusing on gardening, home projects, and spending time with her extended family. The claim that Jana has a baby, let alone one in critical condition, has not been substantiated by any statement, photo, or family update. The lack of any pregnancy announcement from Jana adds to the implausibility of these rumors. The Duggar family has historically shared milestones, like births and engagements, openly with their audience, whether through TLC, YouTube, or Instagram. A birth announcement, especially involving Jana, would almost certainly be shared in some formal or celebratory capacity. The image of MichelleDuggar breaking down in tears appears to have been lifted from past footage or unrelated family content. Many of the viral videos that mention this supposed emotional breakdown reuse old clips, stock video, or AI-generated voices to narrate dramatic scripts, a common tactic used in clickbait-style content farms. These channels often lack journalistic integrity and rarely provide sources to back their claims. The phenomenon of fake news and celebrity hoaxes has become increasingly problematic in the era of social media. For families like the Duggars, who are both beloved and controversial, these hoaxes can have a wide-reaching emotional impact. Fans who feel deeply connected to the family may experience distress upon hearing such unverified claims, while critics may use the rumors as an opportunity to stir negativity. Media watchdogs and journalists have frequently urged viewers to critically evaluate online content, especially when it comes from unofficial or sensationalist channels. When a story lacks citations, official confirmations, or comes from unknown sources, it's often best treated as speculative until proven otherwise. In the case of the Duggar family, this isn't an isolated incident. Similar unconfirmed stories have circulated in the past, including fake pregnancy announcements, death hoaxes, and other scandal-driven headlines. These stories tend to trend on platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, where engagement is driven more by emotion than fact. In response to the growing trend of false reporting, some members of the Duggar family have previously taken to social media to dispel myths or clarify facts. Jana Duggar, for instance, has often addressed rumors with candor and clarity, occasionally posting videos or statements to explain her side of the story. Jill Duggar has also pushed back against misinformation, especially in the wake of her distancing from the Duggar family's strict belief system. At the time of writing, Jana has not issued any statement regarding the current rumors. The family remains silent on the matter, which many fans take as further evidence that the claims are untrue. Duggar supporters have flooded comment sections with messages urging others not to spread false information, emphasizing the importance of respecting the family's privacy. While it's natural for fans to be concerned about the well-being of public figures they admire, it's equally important to avoid jumping to conclusions or perpetuating unverified stories. Online, rumor culture thrives on clicks and controversy, often at the expense of real people's lives and reputations. The broader cultural impact of such rumors is also worth examining. In a time when women are increasingly reclaiming their narratives, unsubstantiated rumors about pregnancies and motherhood can be deeply invasive and harmful. They strip women like Jana of agency, casting them in roles they haven't chosen and reducing their identities to marital or maternal status. As content consumers, we have a shared responsibility to practice media literacy. That means checking sources, questioning motivations, and pausing before resharing a story that hasn't been validated. It also means understanding the algorithms at play, that the more outrageous or emotional the headline, the more likely it is to spread. In conclusion, while concern for the Duggar family is understandable given their emotional history and media exposure, the current rumors regarding Jana Duggar's baby and Michelle's emotional breakdown remain entirely unverified. There is no evidence to support these claims, and their continued spread only contributes to misinformation and potential harm. Until or unless the family issues a formal update, this story is best treated for what it is, a viral rumor without factual basis. As we wait for more information, if any is forthcoming, let's choose empathy over speculation and truth over clicks. The real story will come from the family when and if they choose to share it. Until then, the respectful path is to hold space without assuming and to remember that behind every headline is a human being. This time last year, fans thought Jana Duggar was still single, but little did we know that behind the scenes, she was busy cozying up with her future husband. On Wednesday, Jana shared a throwback photo with Steven Wisman that was taken just after they'd reconnected, giving her followers a rare glimpse into what their relationship was like before they got married and took things public. In the picture that Jana shared on Instagram, she and Steven are sitting together on a couch. He's snapping the selfie while she's sitting with her laptop open in front of her. A year ago, I was sitting in my house finishing up some last-minute assignments while Steven was doing some office work, Jana wrote in her caption. We had reconnected and started talking again not long before this. Oh, how much can change in a year. It has been wonderful sharing life with you, Steven Wisman. I look forward to many more years together. When Jana and Steven announced their marriage in August 2024, she told People magazine that though she and Steven had been friends for years, she felt hesitant about really committing to a relationship with him until he asked her out in a handwritten letter, that is. But I don't know, something about it really hit me, she admitted at the time. And I was like, he's so sweet. He really has been there, and how had I not noticed it and realized he is great? And I do love him, and I need to be willing to open up and to allow that. From there, things progressed quickly, no kidding. The comments on Jana's Instagram post are flooded with messages from followers who can't get over just how perfect these two are for each other. You both look so happy together, one person wrote, while another commented, so happy for you. The wait was really long to find the right person, but I am sure it was worth it to share your life with the right person for you. We had all been watching, waiting and hoping for you. I didn't doubt that it would happen. In an Instagram post of his own, Steven shared a video of Jana shopping for plants during a trip to the home improvement store. "It's spring and we found someone's happy place," he wrote. Fans have long speculated about Jana's personal life, especially since she remained single well into her 30s while many of her siblings married young. For years, she was known as the Cinderella Duggar, praised for her dedication to family but often the subject of speculation when it came to her relationship status. Her decision to wait until she was truly ready to marry and to someone she already had a deep years-long friendship with has now become a point of inspiration. What makes Jana and Steven's story so heartwarming to fans is how rooted in genuine connection their relationship seems to be. Unlike some of the whirlwind Duggar courtships that unfold over just a few months, theirs began as a strong foundation of friendship. Both share values rooted in faith, family, and a love of simplicity, qualities that are reflected in their quiet, affectionate social media posts. Since tying the knot, Jana has embraced married life with grace and joy. She's continued to share glimpses of their daily routines, their gardening adventures, home improvement projects, and travel stories. Fans have also noticed a subtle shift in Jana herself. She seems more relaxed, glowing, and at peace. Marriage appears to have brought her a new sense of fulfillment, one that fans are overjoyed to witness. In her YouTube vlogs, Jana has started sharing a mix of lifestyle content that highlights her creative talents, interior decorating, DIY furniture restorations, and cozy homemaking moments with Steven. Their home, nestled in Arkansas, has become a quiet haven for the newlyweds, filled with plants, rustic charm, and heartfelt memories in the making. Many followers have commented on the calm energy between Jana and Steven. Unlike the performative nature of some influencer couples, they come across as authentic, grounded, and incredibly in sync. It's the kind of relationship that fans believe was worth waiting for. Steven, a pilot and businessman, has also shared more about his life since marrying Jana. In a recent podcast interview, he reflected on what made Jana stand out. "She's steady, she's kind, and she listens with her heart. She's always thinking about others. When we reconnected, I realized just how rare that kind of person is, and I couldn't imagine my life without her." As their one-year anniversary approaches, the couple has hinted at a small celebration trip, though details remain private. What's clear is that they are cherishing every moment without rushing or forcing anything for the public eye. The joy of seeing Jana finally find her person after years of speculation and pressure has created a ripple of encouragement across her fanbase. Her story resonates deeply with those who've also felt like the last to find love, or who've chosen patience over compromise. In a recent blog post titled "Worth the Wait," Jana wrote, "I know not everyone's story looks the same, but I've learned that it's okay to take your time. To wait for the person who brings out the best in you. To choose love when you're ready, not when everyone expects you to be." Those words have since gone viral in Duggar fan groups and inspirational quote pages, echoing the theme that authentic love often blooms when it's least expected. For Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman, what began as a quiet reconnect has become a deeply meaningful chapter. Fans continue to root for them, not just because of who they are, but because of how beautifully they've shown that love isn't about rushing but about growing together. As more glimpses into their journey emerge, whether it's a shared gardening project, a weekend getaway, or simply a smile exchanged across a living room, followers are reminded that sometimes the slowest love stories are the ones that last the longest. And for Jana, it seems the wait was truly worth it.